everybody, JJ here again doing another unboxing video, and this time it's going to be Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here 50th Anniversary Deluxe Box Set, which came in the mail a couple days ago, just released I think on December 12th, I want to say, and I got my copy here. Look at that. It's the 4LP, not really sure, Deluxe Collector's Edition box set, and we're going to open it right here on YouTube. Alright, so trying to very carefully remove the shrink wrap, okay? Because back in the day when we bought the original vinyl, we didn't care, we just tore it off, right? Those days are long behind us. Special Collector's Edition, you got to use the utmost caution. But here is the open Wish You Were Here Collector's Edition. We'll take off the wraparound sleeve, which shows all the contents there, and now we'll delve into what is inside. It's nice and shiny, gang. I don't know if you can see the gloss on there. I almost hate to touch it, but I am. It's too late. So we'll open this baby up. All right, so it looks like right here we've got this very cool coffee table type book, which is kind of typical of these box sets from other bands. Can you see that, baby? So this will require digging into offline. Anyone who's seen this probably has done that already, but I haven't seen a lot of behind the scenes stuff on Pink Floyd, so I'm looking forward to going through this. But this looks pretty flippin' awesome. Oh, there's a prize in the back. This is the Blu-ray that I can plug in downstairs, play on 5.1 sound. I'll bet this has the quad mix too, which I just thought of, which I would have loved to have had as a kid, but Mom wouldn't buy me a brand new stereo system when I was 12 years old. Take that. All right, well, let's look at the music. So I'm wagering. So yeah, this looks like a replica of the original album. This was the original album cover. And then this was the back cover. And for those of you who don't know, you can zoom on that a little bit, baby. But what you have here is this is basically an invisible guy wearing a face covering, and he's got gloves, and you can see his wrists are invisible. And I think it was meant to represent kind of a faceless, generic kind of record executive type. And you can see that the record he's kind of holding in his hand is on clear vinyl. And what I thought was really cool back then was, back in the 70s anyway, I don't think colored vinyl was a thing. And I thought, how cool would it be to have this album on clear vinyl, right? Well, mine obviously wasn't. Nobody's was. It was just on your typical everyday, black vinyl. But if my understanding is right, here's the inner sleeve. There's the back of the inner sleeve with all the lyrics and credits. But if I'm right, look at that. Look at that, gang. Clear vinyl. Clear vinyl. What do you know about that? Always wanted one of these. I think a lot of Pink Floyd fans did. This didn't exist back in the day. I think I'm going to take this for a spin later. I think I'm going to do it. For now, I'll put this back. Can't wait. So yeah, 50 years, gang. 12-year-old kid. Didn't really appreciate the album, like I said, because it wasn't the Pink Floyd I knew. But as I bought each subsequent format from 8-track to LP, I came to like it a little bit more. Now I love it. If I didn't love it, wouldn't have spent this ungodly coin on a box set. So these are some of the bonus discs. I think they include unreleased tracks and demo versions and that kind of thing. And I think they're all, wow, I think they're all on. This one doesn't want to leave the womb. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that, gang. Clear vinyl. I'm going to baby this thing. Now it doesn't want to go back in the womb, but then nothing ever does. So this is going to be a fun. This will be a fun little Christmas present to play with. This was a Christmas present to myself. It is a 4-disc edition. That's cute, I guess. Can't wait. Can't wait. Looking forward to listening to that. They gave it quite a nice treatment. So I wonder if that one's clear vinyl. We'll find out. So that's the box set, gang. I'm going to play that later, but I'm going to show you one other thing. This is the original release. This is the copy I bought nearly 50 years ago, after my 8-track worn out. And for those that don't know, the band actually encased it in a dark blue shrink wrap. The initial printings came in a colored shrink wrap, so you couldn't see the contents inside. I don't know what the intent of that was by the band, but the back is the same way. And I don't really know what their strategy was, but I remember I had never purchased a record that had anything other than a clear shrink wrap, so I thought, well, this is a pretty big deal. I better leave it intact. So I did. And then, this has been opened. This has been played. But this was my personal copy from when I was a kid. And then my understanding is this hype sticker that they put on it, that was a demand from the record label, because without that, who's going to know this is even a Pink Floyd album, right? So I think that was a reason for that. But I've held on to this, and maybe just for old time grins and giggles, I might play this first, and then bask in the awesomeness of this box set. So anyway, gang, that is my official unveiling of this awesome release by Pink Floyd, and I'm going to go downstairs and play it. So thanks for watching. Hope you all dig it. Anyone who's listening, hope you dig it. Let me know what you think. But right now, this is JJ signing off. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day, great weekend, great holiday. See ya. Bye.